Hey guys, welcome to a lecture from Python 0 to Hero, and in this lecture we're going to be looking at sets and booleans. So sets are an ordered collection of unique elements, which mean there can only be one representative of the same object. Booleans are operators that let you convey true or false statements. These are vital when dealing with logic and control flows. Without further ado, let's look at some examples in Jupyter Notebook. So the first thing I'm going to do is change the titles. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how sets work. So I'm going to create a set X. Okay, I'm going to give it some values. In order to add values to a set, we would use the method add. So add, let's see what we're going to add. Let's add 10 there. Let's show that we have the value 10 there. Let's add another value. Let's add 20. Okay, let's see that. Okay, so 10 and 20 has been added to the set. Now let's try and add another value. But this time we're going to add a duplicate. So we're going to add another 10. Okay, so normally what you'd expect is two 10s and a 20. However, as this is a set, duplicates should not be printed. As you can see, the 10 has only been printed once. Okay, we can also do this with a list, so we can put a list through a set, and all the values, if values are repeating in the list, it will come out through the set as non-repeating values. So all the values in the set will have unique elements. Let's put that to test. So I'm going to create a list which has 2 1s, 2 2s, 2 3s, and 2 4s. Okay, so let's see that. Okay, however, if we put this list through a set, let's save that as B. Now if you run that, and if you check the values inside B, you'll see all the elements are unique. Okay, so that is sets. Now let's move on to booleans. Let me turn that into markdown. Okay, so in Python, booleans come with the predefined true and false display that are basically just integers 1 and 0. It also has a placeholder object called none. So we'll just look at some examples of booleans. Okay, so I'm gonna first set a object to a boolean true. Alright, now if we see capital A, if you see A, you can see that it shows true. We can also use comparison operators to create booleans. We'll go through all the comparison operators later down in the course, but let's look at this first. So let's check. 2 is bigger than 4. It prints out false. So let's create another boolean using comparison operators. So 3 is bigger than 1. Let's run that. As you can see, it prints out true. We can also use none as a placeholder for an object that we don't want to reassign here. So we can say b equals none. Oh, sorry, the n has to be capital. So b equals none. I'll run that. Now if we print the value of b, we'll print out none. Sorry. So that's all for the Python objects and data structure lectures. You should have basic understanding of these now. Now we're going to move on to the next lecture. Thank you so much.